What's going on, everyone? Talen here, and welcome to another uniform review video. So yeah, we got some new uniforms here. These are going to be the summer uniforms. So these are going to be limited time / exclusive uniforms that you can only get during this time period, and then once they're gone, you have to wait one whole year to be able to get them again, unless they have some kind of, event where they bring back all of the limited uniforms, which I don't know if they've had any of those in the past. I don't think we've had any kind of like events or like celebrations like that where they brought everything back. But anyway, we have a Psylocke and Yondu. I am very, very excited for Psylocke here. I'm hoping this uniform is going to be good. I'm not holding my breath, but she's one of my favorite characters, so I really want this uniform to be good. I will be getting it after the week-long period is up, where we get the 10 free tokens, because then I can get it a little bit cheaper and not have to spend as much money. But yeah, I will be picking up this uniform most definitely, and probably getting her to tier 4, because she does have a tier 4 now with this uniform. And I can't wait to try her out once I get this. But anyway, we're just going to be doing our initial impressions here. So that's just going to be in the skill preview, reading what the uniform does, and seeing if it actually looks like it's going to be a solid uniform or not. So we have changed both of our passives here, it looks like. The psionic immunity and the unlocked potential. We've got increased chain hit damage by 15%, ignore dodge by 40%, skill damage 15%, and bonus damage 15%. I think all of those are the same. There might be like lower values, but are they the same? Oh no, she had max HP before. But yeah, still 40% and still 15 and 15. So they got rid of the max HP for the chain hits. Okay. Which damage is definitely better. I do like damage because most characters' survivability are quite low anyway, so just having that extra HP probably wouldn't make too much of a difference unless you're in PvP, of course. But for like PvE content, I don't expect that to make a massive difference. And so we have tier 2 passive. Crit damage increased by 30%, guaranteed crit 40%, mind damage by 40%. Very similar. I think those are just higher values, right? Yeah, 30, 30, and 35. Now we're at 35, or 30, 40, 40. Okay, and then we've got mind resist by 30%, immunity to mind control, and guard break immunity, which again are the same. Nothing there. We have a V-pad skill. Okay, so Psionic Surfer. Not bad. And then we've got 30% heal, 45% to attack and defense, 1% speed, 40% crit rate, so don't have to worry about maxing your crit rate out. You can get that just from that buff here. And then fourth skill, we have damage immunity for 4 seconds, increase all attack by 45%. And then the fifth skill, we've got 5 seconds of invincibility, and then we've got a damage proc for the next attack that gives you 100% boost to damage. So they still have her accumulation tied to her awakening skill, which is kind of annoying. I would really like that to be on just one of her standard skills, so you don't have to wait every 30 seconds to get your accumulation going, because that does make a massive difference in your damage. So we're probably going to see big spikes in her damage whenever you use the awakening skill, and then her normal rotation is probably going to be a little underwhelming if I had to guess. It's just going to be how much of a spike that damage is when we actually get it. So, first skill. Okay, we've got some splashes going on here. We need to do this. Alright, second skill. So this is one we can move around. And there she goes. I'm surfing the wave. That did not last very long. You sure you can move it around, but it lasts for like barely 2 seconds. I would prefer if that skill lasted a lot. Can I hold down the skill? Does that do anything? No. I would really like that animation to be a little bit longer. That seems very underwhelming in terms of the length of the animation. The animation looks cool. I definitely like the actual look of the animation, but yeah, a little bit longer, please. Third skill. Ooh, okay, that's pretty cool looking. Ooh, got all the water tornadoes, twisters, what are they called? Okay, let's just say they look like geysers. Fourth skill. Ooh, very nice. The animations look really cool. Fifth skill. Alright. She just balls up there and shoots out some water. Yeah. And yeah, well, I guess those are the psionic slashes that she has. Alright, so let's see. What kind of rotation would we have? So we could probably... we can't cancel that and get all of the... Because didn't she summon multiple versions of herself? No, that wasn't that skill. Which is the one with the multiple versions of her? I guess that was probably the third skill. Yeah, so that one. Okay, so... Third skill... Don't really want to end on that. Okay, so we can cancel the third skill, so let's do 3, 4, 5. Yeah, probably 3, 4, 5, and then you can kind of just jet on out of there with your surfboard on 2, maybe? Yeah, because did 2 didn't have any buffs. Well, actually, that had the... Was that the heal? No. Just... Okay, yeah, nothing on there. There was nothing on the first skill either. Yeah. So I'm thinking just 3, 4, 5 again. What do they want? 4, 3, 5. Okay, yeah, you can instant cancel them. All right, cool. That's a good way to verify as well. You just do the practice, and then you see that they let you instant cancel the skill. That means you should be getting all of the effects and not have to worry about, you know, canceling the skill. Again, the skill rotation looks really nice. I'm just hoping that her damage is going to follow suit. Right now, it looks like she's just going to have burst damage for the awakening skill, and then I'm expecting the regular rotation to be underwhelming, so a little disappointed in that, but I'll have to wait till I get my hands on the uniform to make, I guess, a final judgment. But right now, kind of looks a little bit unimpressive in terms of her damage. Animations look top tier, but I think that's about it. So anyway, on to Yondu here. So now we have Yondu with his summer vacation. So we've got to change both of his passives, apply to alien allies. Okay, so he's going to be a support now. Increase all attack by 35% and increase damage dealt to boss types by 40%. Interesting. Apply to self, 10% ignore defense. Ooh, wow, 10%. And then increase skill damage by 20% and bonus damage by 20%. We've got, oh, another passive for alien allies. Increase basic damage dealt to super villains. What was it before here? Oh, that was boss types. So there's boss types and super villain? 40 and 50%? Wow, okay. So he's going to be a really strong support for alien allies. That is a huge support. That's like equivalent to like 2 of like the older support characters, because older support characters, you know, give you 45 or 50% towards super villains. So if you stack up 2 of those, then you would have your, you know, 90%. But now he's giving you 90% on his own if you're fighting a boss. So that is a lot. Okay, so that might be a must-buy uniform for me as a support uniform. I don't know if he's going to be good standalone. We'll have to take a look still here. So first skill. All right, nothing crazy there. Second skill, we've got 100% chance for damage immunity, 3 seconds. Third skill, we have a barrier for 8 hits. Got increase all attack, all defense by 65%. That's actually quite high. 1% speed and 35% crit rates. Fourth skill, we've got a 40% heal and 5 seconds of invincibility. Okay. And then the fifth skill, we have increase all attack by 60%. So he does have a lot of stuff here on his skills. He has no accumulation, which I don't know if he has accumulation on his awakening skill. Because he had awakening skill, right? Yeah, I think that's an awakening skill. Is that a tier 3? No, it's a tier 3. Oh, okay. Did he just get this tier 3 with this update? For some reason, I thought Yondu already had a tier 3 or awakening, but maybe he didn't. Alright, so yeah, let me... Alright, well, first let's go through the skills. I'll say let me check out the tier 3, but let's do that first. Okay. Like, he's moving really slow. For some reason, it seems like he's moving really slow with his animations here. Okay. Okay, just shoots the His arrow now looks like it's got like water surrounding it, or maybe it's like an ice arrow or something. Put that down. We got some splashes. Now we're going to shoot off some fireworks. There we go. Yep. Celebration time. Okay. And 5th skill. Just goes off on his surfboard. Look at him go. Reminds me of like one of Star-Lord's 5th skills. Alright, so we probably should be able to cancel most of that stuff. So again, we're probably just going to do... Did the fireworks fully go off? It didn't look like the fireworks fully went off, so you can't cancel the 4th skill? Well, I guess the fireworks don't last that long. Alright, so yeah, 3, 4, 5, or maybe 4, 3, 5. It didn't let me hit... Didn't let me hit the 3rd skill very easily when I did that. Alright, come on, get out of the animation. Hold on. Yes, there we go. Okay, so... 4, 3, 5. Probably one of those. Yeah, 4, 3, 5. Okay, so I do want you to wait quite a while, actually. Yeah, it felt like the fireworks were leaving kind of early, so you do have to wait. So how long do you have to wait? Until he throws that second... throws out like that, was that second firework or something? And then 3 you can instant cancel, and then you can go into 5. Okay, yeah, we haven't seen the... No, don't exit. We haven't seen the tier 3 yet, so let's see what that looks like. Alright, tier 3. He stands there. Ah, there we go. Okay, just lots of water-based damage there, so wasn't too flashy, just basically filling the arena with water. And then looks like the arrow is dashing around a little bit, but it's kind of hard to see because it blends in with all of the water. Can we see what effects we get with the tier 3 here, please? No, it doesn't let you... Doesn't let you hold down on the tier 3 skill, because you can hold down on the other skills and then it pops up with, you know, the information right here, but apparently not for the tier 3. So let's go ahead and back out here, find Yondu, and see what his tier 3 does, because I want to see if it has accumulation or not on it. So let's find Yondu. Alright, so I found Yondu. So here we have Outlaw's Arrow, and it does 80% chance to penetrate, we have invincibility, and then we have increased basic damage 100% for 1 attack, so no accumulation. So yeah, he definitely screams a support character to me. It does not look like he's going to be dishing out much damage on his own. I don't really expect him to, yeah, be able to do much at all as a main DPS. Like, his skills looked cool and all, but they just... Well, this isn't the uniform. They just don't seem very impactful in terms of his own DPS. But he's going to be a very strong support. Yeah, I mean, he does have 65% there. He's got another 60% to all attack. Yeah, I'm going to say his damage is going to be very unimpressive, but I think his support value is going to be really, really high, because I think there's a lot of characters classed as alien. Where do we see that again? Abilities? I think that's got to be on the other... No, not the... Stop. Elements. Yeah. Here we go. This should be where we want. So, alien. So, how many people are considered alien? Alright, so... Alright, there's a few good options in here. So he'll be really good support for Hela, because Hela does pretty dang good with her tier 4. Silver Surfer is not really much for PvE. Black Swan I do like, but her damage is just not great in PvE, sadly, but I still have her built towards PvE, so I could definitely use MS support for her. Enchantress could be an interesting option. I haven't revisited Enchantress for a little while, have I? Maybe I have. She is starred here. That means I should have already done a video on her, but I can't remember what I thought of her in that video. I think she was decent. Sif is kind of fallen off now. Beta Ray Bill is actually a really strong option, so he will be really good support for Beta Ray Bill. Makari, not so much. Hela, or Hella. Angela's kind of fallen off a bit, so she's not that great right now. Odin still does well, so Odin can do okay. Thanos is so-so, mainly for PvP though. He's not really that strong in PvE. Star-Lord definitely needs an update. Loki can still perform okay, so yeah, I mean, there's some good options in here. For ones that I haven't built, is anyone in here that I haven't built that looks good? Not really, huh? Oh no, but yeah, anyway, so Yondu, I think you should probably only pick up the uniform if you want to use him as support. So if you have any of these characters here from the alien tag that you really enjoy playing, then Yondu is definitely going to make them shine a lot better. But in terms of his own abilities, I don't expect it to be that great, so keep that in mind. So yeah, that's going to be my initial impressions on these two uniforms here. I'm actually probably going to pick up Yondu's uniform because I do like to collect all of the support characters. So I will probably get him to tier 3 and then try him out again just to see what his own damage is, which I don't expect to be that great, which I don't think I have. Yeah, I haven't even got him to level 70 yet, so I don't think I have, yeah, anything good on him. I might just try him with the regular damage proc like this, but anyway, let me know if you picked up the uniform, if you were happy with his damage or not, or if you're mainly using him as support, because I am curious. I'll probably end up putting a CTP of Insight on him, if I'm being completely honest. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed, and of course I will catch you in the next one.